Yeah, just put your fucking indicator on 3 years before your junction, so everyone thinks you're going off at the wrong junction. You absolute bastard. Oh yeah! Okay. Don't look at the crack of my arse. You know what? They say comparison is the thief of joy, but as with most things, I think there's a spectrum to it. Just like orders. Shut up. I've recently been on the receiving end of oh God, I can't say anything without trying to throw in about 15 innuendos. I recently had quite a surge in subscribers. Don't you dare swing in. And it's bumped me up quite close to the big 2K, the big Y2K. I think I'm on about 833-ish currently. So maybe in a month or two, if I'm fortunate. And it occurs to me that I haven't made like I've reached this goal or sort of this amount for ages. I don't even think I've like mentioned it in relation to like new subs or whatever. I've just kind of like cracked on with it in the same way that I don't mention like the whole, you know, subscribe blah 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 spiel. I just kind of like thought, you know, I'll just gain by osmosis or something. Fuck knows, I don't know. But I was perusing the like the statistics page, as you do, looking at. I was on the toilet basically. What else was I going to do? I was on the crapper. So I was just looking at, you know, the amount of people that watch that aren't subscribed, and that. I mean, I'm sort of like, oh, if only 10,000 people that watched that video or something would be a subscriber, oh, I'd be a billionaire. And it doesn't really work that way. I tend to just go for, you know, do your indicators not fucking work, mate? Just gonna drift across. I was quite clearly positioned, and he's sort of meandering down the fucking lane like he's got a cock up his arse. Right. Oh well, yeah, and I've just went down 5 subs. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, so I aim for, if I can get 10% on average, and I think I've achieved 10% of the subscription base transferred to viewership, that's a winner. Chicken dinner. It just means that if I'm not screaming into the void and there are people watching the videos, it just makes me feel a little bit better. It feels nice and warm on a warm day. When I'm already warm, you do nothing to me, nothing. But I should be making a video at least every 500 or so to thank people for tuning in, for commenting, for doing all the good stuff. I enjoy interaction much more than I do to see like the sub count go up or the watch hours go up. I just enjoy chatting shit basically. I'm bants. I love bants. But yeah, sorry. With what I was saying about like comparison being the thief of joy, because you can when I started uploading videos, this time last year I was probably on around 200-300. I didn't really start picking up until towards the summer. And I'd look at the people with like 1,500 plus subscribers, I'd be like, wow, massive YouTubers. And then I got there and I'm like, no, they're all dicks. Ha, joke, that's a joke. Oh God, what am I doing? That's another 10 subs lost. But you know, it's really when you're sort of looking up, thinking, oh wow, that's amazing, and you hit 1,000 and it's like, wow, this is awesome. I've never thought I'd do this. And then the next sort of 1,100 you know, markers hit, and it doesn't hit as hard as the first 100. You know, it's like, oh well, I've seen that amount already. Boring. Snore. Give me 10k silver, or on your play button, whatever the fucking colour that is. So I think it's basically it's on me to be a little bit more outwardly grateful, and to not look at other people. Because it's easy, right? It's easy to see someone who might have started after you be incredibly more successful, or in terms of, you know, sub count, or you know, or whatever. to not to look at to them and go, why aren't I doing that? What are they doing? Why are they not like me? Why am I not like them? I mean, I can happily happily say that it's never been an issue. Like, I've never seen anyone do well and go, oh, I wish I was doing as well. Do you know what I mean? There are subscribers to go around. You can subscribe to more than one channel. It doesn't hurt. And as long as you're consistent, you'll always have your day in the sun, so to speak. But it's worth looking at the people that are doing well and sort of think of why. That's why I kind of stumbled upon that, you know, people are making the same video of, oh, can I do this on this bike? Do you know what I mean? Just really bargain basement content. I'm sorry, if you're doing it, it is. You know it is. You're just doing it for the algorithm, mate. There's no joy in it, and you can fucking tell. But, you know, fair play. Get it done. I'm not. Unless I've got something specific and unique, and it's something relevant. Like, say, for instance, something catastrophic happened and I had to buy a bike really quickly and I could only get a 125 and then had to go to Scotland, I'd record it and I'd be like, going to Scotland on a 125. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't go, can you do it? Because of course you fucking can. There you go. Here's a perfect example, right, of Zeno's recent video. He's been struggling to find insurance for his next bike now that he is oh! Sorry, hang on. I put this out as a short, but I need to do it right now, right here. Our boy Zeno, the mad lad, the Zenster, I've run out of nicknames already, has passed his Mod 2 and is officially free of the dreaded L plates. And as someone who's free of the dreaded L's, the L's for loser, you start going bike shopping, don't you? What can I get now? Ooh, fun times to be had. Only for the insurance companies to give you a big old cock up the arse when they try and bend you over for that premium. Even on a bike that's like $1,000, they'll be asking for 3 just to insure a third party. It's a joke, mate. But he was saying how he was getting insurance quotes on different bikes, and the oh Jesus, I was going to say XJR 900. I forgot already. FJR? No idea. I'll link it. Fuck you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Being the cheapest. So the question was like, is it a good bike for a starter bike? There we go, look, relevant. It's absolutely 100% relevant to the conversation. Being a new rider, faced with this problem, might buy a more powerful bike, and will it be a good idea? Fantastic! Cohesion, meshing of ideas. Not just throwing it out there. But to get back on the track of the smack and the bang in the middle of the dab.
Oh yes, right in the heart of the smack of the dab.
Where I just was talking about. Compare your channel to more successful ones, and then you can make that decision of, I'd like that, I'll do more like it, or I see what they've done, but I don't want to go down that road. Do you know what I mean? To look at it objectively and not go, I hate them, I wish I was them. But at the same time, to not look down on people with smaller channels. And I say this like I'm on some fucking lofty heights, where in reality, it's like, I've not even got my foot in the door. I've just sort of like farted through a crack in the window. Well, I don't know where that came from. I don't even need a fart. Yeah, so, do you know, if you are doing YouTube, whether you've just started or you've been going for a while, try not to get too hung up on the stats and the nitty-gritty. I mean, looking at how many people watch and how many subscribe, it'll drive you mad. It'll drive you mad. There's no way. There's to try and like force that to happen. If I try cutting in front, there will be a gap, and that guy will just absolutely. Oh, there you go. Is that right? Because he's been flashed. Yeah, I'd say the key is enjoyment, right? Enjoy what you do, be consistent with it, and whatever will be, will be. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera, in it, bro.